This is the town of Sungai Kolok, just across the border with Malaysia. And it's late in the afternoon, pretty hot, but there's also wind. And I have Malaysian ringgit I need to exchange, otherwise I can't buy any dinner here. That's what I'm going to do. There's a money changer there. I saw that on the map. It doesn't look too official, but I have 450 ringgit to exchange. It's about 100 euros. Should get me 3,400 baht, official rate. It's the Google rate. Let's see. We are in the deep south of Thailand today, which has a different culture than the area of Bangkok. There's a lot of Muslim people here, but also a lot of Chinese still. Doesn't feel very touristy here. Haven't seen any obviously foreign tourists here. That goes same for the train earlier. I was the only obvious foreigner. I know why. We'll discuss later. It says money exchange. Let's see if that's possible. I have Malaysian ringgit 450.
450. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
360.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome.
I got more than I bargained for. That's almost the Google rate, so that's good. It is a really good rate. Let's get some food. I saw a Chinese restaurant somewhere here earlier. I didn't know where I came from earlier. I walked all the way from the train station, but it's all the same. You all have the same streets here. At least they are paved. Border town experience. I've never really stayed in a border town for a night. Sounds really exciting. It probably isn't, but we'll find out. Yeah, I walked this street and there was a restaurant over there. Looks nice though, like this, look. Clean air. It's just a little town. People are shouting here. He's talking to his phone though, not to me. Huh. I don't know if it was this one. This one is closed. Nah, yeah, it was this one. Oh, that's a little bit sad. This was open and really busy just an hour or two ago. Oh well, we'll find something else. Like I have said in an earlier video, When I was traveling all the way south of Bangkok, there are no Romanized information signs here. It's all Thai, a little bit Chinese and a little bit Arabic, I've even seen here. And Malay. Malay I can read, I can probably understand it, but that's a pharmacy, that's English though. But there is no English transliteration of texts here, which can make it a little bit challenging, but hey, we're here to learn something new, I guess. The thing is, the further I walk now, the further I have to walk back to my hotel once I'm finished eating, to keep that in mind. Pakistani mosque. That's what it says. It's to Pakistan. Huh. Yeah, it says restaurant. Chinese restaurant. Guessing from the sign. I'm hungry either way. So if it's open, let's see. Fried rice with pork, chicken. I think that works. Curry. Ooh. Well, I saw a temple in the distance. And when we are there, we're going to take a left. Slowly make our way to the border. Carefully not crossing it, because I don't bring my passport with me when I'm walking. Sungai Kolok is a town just across the border with Malaysia, here in Thailand. And if we keep walking this way, we'll end up in Malaysia again. We have to swim, of course, because there's a river. So if we get wet feet, that's an indication we went too far today. I'll be leaving Thailand in a few days' time. Not in the neighborhood here though. I'll be departing from Sungai all the way up north, the border with Laos, or Lao as it's officially named. We're going to take a left here so we have the sun from behind. Sungai Kolok isn't a well-known place to travel for foreign tourists, as far as I understand and see now. As I said earlier, there were no tourists, obvious tourists on my train, and I didn't see anyone crossing the border as well. I walked it, and just now at my hotel when walking outside, I saw two obvious foreigners. Getting on, look. Get on one leg. Oh, that's my first weed shop I see here. Greenwash. Thailand legalized recreational marijuana for everything except for smoking last year. And I already want to revert it this year again. So if you walk straight here, we'll end up at the border again, the river. Oh, you can see it. I lowered my camera because I noticed I was filming a security post. I think my camera cut out a few minutes ago. So I'll tell you the story again from that the driver told me. The driver from Malaysia that brought me to the border. He told me that there are Thai cars that have a special additional license plate, registration for Malaysia, so they can enter Malaysia without any problem. There's a lot of trade here, of course, across the border. People live off that here in both sides, on both sides of the border. When COVID struck, it was shut down for a real long time. Which means no income for a real long time. Now everything is back open again. People are happy and working again. So we are at the very end of the road. And probably we can cross here, but we don't want to do it. This is it's a very little village, kampung as we call it in Indonesian. A lot of Muslims. We don't go to cross here. We can cross here. Well, so this crossing, we are in Thailand, and that's Malaysia. Not sure how that works without border control. That's actually really funny. I've never seen this before. I've only seen this on YouTube with Peter Santanello, if I'm not wrong, doing the Rio Grande. I guess this is my Rio Grande story. There's more.
No video.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Now, I can make a very long story about what really happened after I turned off my camera. But the fact is, nothing happened. I was simply told that I could not film this obviously illegal border crossing, turned off my camera and noped the fuck out of there straight away. Simple as that. I have to admit that my heart was racing though, so I took a little bit to get back to filming. But here it is. Someone in a uniform with a lot of green told me I can't film. So of course I stopped filming, but I saw in his face he was in doubt. He didn't ask me to remove anything, he just was happy that I obliged to turn off the camera. That's what I did. So I have my 2 minutes of fame of an illegal border crossing, I guess. Allegedly illegal border crossing, I'm not sure if it's illegal. But there were no border posts on both sides of the border, that was for sure. I am not going back here. I have to save this video. Yeah, I'm now Peter Santanello that makes documentaries about River Grande and stuff. I just noticed that there was a river and I saw this crossing when I crossed into Malaysia, in Thailand through the official route. So I thought it was a good idea to have a look at it. Anyway, let's slow down for a bit because I was fast walking it out of there. So this is the Grand Garden Hotel. Looks kind of brutalist to me. I don't see in the garden as well, but must be nice at night for the ghosts. So my battery is almost done for the evening, which means you will catch me tomorrow morning when I'm walking to the train station to get on the train to the town of Yala, which is in the heart of Orange territory for Dutch citizens like me, which means not safe to travel, but there's no ban on traveling there. If I think it would be not safe to travel, I wouldn't go there. I think it's safe enough for me to travel. I'm also here and feel perfectly fine. This is the same orange as Yala city is, Yala town is, so should be perfectly safe.